All right, guys, Facebook Fix and Flip. We are in the truck actually heading to pick up the next project. So I found a guy, he's got a nice little 125 ATV. It's like the bigger one, so he's asking 150 or best offer. I'm going to try to talk him down to 100. He said it's got some electrical gremlins. I'm sure we can sort that out, but he said it runs good. It's got all the racks and stuff. So once we get here, we'll get it loaded up and we'll check it out. All right, guys, we are back in the garage. So haven't really done much videos on this. You saw where I picked it up. So picked it up, didn't have a starter, wiring harness was all unplugged, so I put a new starter on it and a completely new wiring harness, which I should have filmed. This stuff's kind of boring, but just, yeah, simple, easy wiring harness, and it fires right up. So I've got this thing dialed in. You can tell it all looks factory. You know, it's really set to go. Everything's brand spanking new on it. Brand new battery. I did put a new battery, new starter, wiring harness on this thing. Got all the lights working. The only other thing I did was I put LEDs in this thing, and the high beam, low beam works, which is cool. So I'll show you. It starts up, shifts everything, you know, shifts great. So I bought this thing for $120. I put it online for $900, right? I got about 100 or so into it, so let's call it roughly $250. I've got a guy wanting to do a trade. So he has two four-wheelers about this size, maybe a little bit, this is a little bit smaller one. He wants to trade those two four-wheelers. He said one keeps shutting off when he puts it in drive, which to me sounds like a safety neutral switch, or like a safety switch. As you guys know, we deal with these all the time, so we'll see. But he wants to trade both of those four-wheelers and $600 for this four-wheeler. So I'm going to double my money and get two four-wheelers that I can work on and then turn around and sell. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to meet him here in a couple hours. But all right, guys, so the deal is done. Super stoked. So both of them run. I got to jump the solenoid on the big one, and this one, the starter and everything, it worked, fired up. But for some reason now I don't have power. It's got a cool like gauge, shows you your neutral, whatever, neutral, drive and reverse. The gear shifter obviously needs some attention, but this one is pretty much there. Good pressure wash and clean, fix the shifter and go through it. This thing starts. I actually physically heard it start up and actually ran. So this one is the other one. It's like the one we just got rid of. It's got 150 or 200 cc with the GY6 engine, CVT. This one's going to need a little more attention. Obviously the tire needs put back on the rim. It's missing the rear brake, master cylinder. It's going to need some love. It's missing some brakes and this, that, and the other, but honestly I'm fine with that. So I got rid of that. So 120 is what I paid for that old one, or the last one, and I put like 150 bucks into it, call it about 300 all in. He gave me $600 and these two four-wheelers for it. So I'm stoked. I'll take it. That's a great deal in my opinion. So next thing to do is just start tearing into these things and see what we got. All right, guys, for whatever reason, I'm going to get the body off this thing, but it's not getting power. I know it was. I've seen it. So I was going to see if I can bump start the starter real quick. I know this thing ran. Seems to run pretty good. I gotta figure out, I think it's the ignition. Headlights work. Get the headlights work. Boom. So even the headlights work. I gotta figure out, I think it's the ignition. But I can't get to the plug to test it. I don't think it's letting power in through the circuit. So, sweet. Only thing wrong with this one is the shifter, and then for some reason, They've got the big wheel and the 10-inch rim on this one. It needs to go on the back one, and then that small 8-inch rim needs to go over here. So I think he may have switched them to ride it, so you can clearly see the difference. But that's great, dude. These are sweet little towel. It's a little towel. This is a 110, and that's a I think 150 or 200. I got to look at it. So another day in the garage, Angry Mule Garage. If you're liking these Facebook fix and flip videos, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this deal down in the comments. Drop a like. You think I got a good deal, or you think I got ripped off? Let me know down below. So I want to do a little update on the you know, the two ATVs that I traded the one for, and so on and so forth. So I've got this little one. This thing starts, runs good, shifts good. Got a new shifter in off of Amazon, so we've got that in there. So now it's not stripped out, it actually works. Got that big tire back on. All the lights are working. I had a tail light off of a motorcycle I used. It's not the original one, but it works good. So headlights, tail lights work. Adjusted the chain. Yeah, I mean, this thing is ready to go. I'm going to pressure wash it, clean it up a little bit. That's it. Might change the oil, but this is a running, driving four-wheeler. So tightened up the tie rod ends and stuff on there to get rid of all the play, adjusted the brakes, and that's it, man. This thing is just sweet. What I'm going to work on now next is this thing starts off the push button, but it doesn't run good. So I went ahead and got a brand new carb off of Amazon. I'll link it below. This one's a little different. So this one actually works off of a couple different systems. So it has a it's got an electronic choke, and then it's got the pulse pump that uses the engine pulse to pull fuel into the carburetor. So kind of cool. It's definitely different. I haven't done a ton with these GY6 engines. That other one that I had was the first one that I've had. So we are going to get that carburetor. It looks fairly straightforward, pretty easy to get off. Get the carburetor off, put it on, the new one on, see if we can get this thing fired up, and then yeah, let's see if we can ride it. I want to shift through the gears. Really cool. All the neutral and reverse light works. I mean, everything works. I got the tire. Remember, this one was on that one. Got the tires switched over. Tires aren't bad. Got a pump. I think I got to put a little more air in there. That one's leaking down low, but get it pumped up, get it running. I've got another exhaust. This thing's pretty rusted out. May switch out the exhaust. Oh, and then we got to put the rear master cylinder. So it doesn't have rear brakes, so I'm going to also do that. So we're gonna do some brakes and stuff on this thing, get it running, put the brakes on, yeah, ride this thing. So it's running good. Oh, turn my lights on if I need them. So tail lights working. Yep, there you go. Running good, headlights are working. You can see this thing is just a torquey thing. Runs good. Yeah, it runs really good. So if you guys remember, this was a part of that deal, and I'll post everything, but this thing runs great. My plan for this one, I'm going to strip it down, pressure wash it, get some paint on it, rewrap the seat for sure. I was thinking about stripping the racks down. When I take them off, I might see what that looks like, but get it painted up real good, clean it up real good. I got to still fix the front brakes. I'm only running on the back brakes. So all I've done with this one is just put the rear master cylinder for the brake and a new carburetor. So it's got a great new battery and everything in it. I mean, heck of a deal in my opinion. So let's dive into these little small four-wheelers. All right, guys, another Facebook fix and flip. I am on my way to pick up another deal. So this guy is selling three mini quads for 80 bucks. Let me show you a picture. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's three quads for three of them for $80. So I'm gonna go grab them up. We're gonna go get them loaded up, get them back to the house. Let me get there and get these things loaded up, and I'll check back in with you guys. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do, I really want to do another Predator 212 build. This is the perfect frame for this. I love the stance of it. I can stretch the rear end if I want to. It's pretty much got a flat seat. So I'm thinking this is going to be the perfect candidate to do that, because it doesn't have any plastics, whereas the others do. So yeah, we'll dive into it, man. Next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and just try to pump up some tires. So I'm going to get my air compressor going, start filling up tires, and see exactly what fills up, what doesn't. I know this one needs to be beaded, so I'm gonna have to get that on the bead. So pump up some tires and go from there. All these chains are just shot. I mean, they are just super rusty. I'm gonna have to cut them off while I'm messing. Like, this is super tight and just rusty. Take some seats off. Look at this wiring harness, it's so bad. Luckily the wiring harnesses are just super cheap for these things. Yeah, so let's do that. I could probably rewire these. I'm super good, comfortable rewiring. Probably gonna, in terms of getting them running, I'm gonna start on these two first, since they are the most complete. Probably work on the Panther, rewrap this seat, see exactly what I have, get a battery to it, start trying to crank it over. And every one of these need a new master cylinder. They're cool. They're both definitely cool. I hate it. Wish it was so sun faded. It's weird how it did that, but we'll fix this thing up and get it painted, get it looking good. So let's air the tires up. All right, guys, as I suspected, honestly, the easiest fix, if I wanted to just get this one running, as crummy as it is, would be going ahead and doing a full wiring harness. You can get them online for like 35 bucks. There's just so much going on. I'm not sure if the switch, I'm getting 12 volts here, and so on and so forth, but it's not, I can't get any power across the starter solenoid. So gives me an idea just to kind of diagnose. We'll push this out of the way, and we'll get the next one up and see what we've got. So what I think I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Please like, subscribe, share. As you could tell, I've given a breakdown. It's definitely fun. I don't do it for the money, but I've made some good money. Stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to be tearing into these, getting into them, probably going to just rewire them with a wiring harness. I'll make a video on that, and we'll get them running. I am going to build a street four-wheeler, street tired 212 out of the naked one. So like, subscribe, and keep your eye out for that video. Until next time, guys, thank you.